Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's been a crazy week and I have been missing you guys, but I'm home and I am making dinner tonight. I'm making something super fast but delicious. This is the unstuffed cabbage roll. So guys, as you are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. This is one delicious meal that is so fast and easy to make. And I don't cook it nearly as often as I used to. I've been eating this way for 6 years, guys. So if you're looking for getting started tips, make sure you say getting started in the comments so I can show you how easy it is to adjust your lifestyle to losing fat, feeling amazing. All right, so we're making an unstuffed cabbage roll. And I'm showing you what I'm doing right now. I've got 1 pound of ground beef. And I cooked that ground beef with a small onion and a green bell pepper. And I just cooked that together, and we took out the excess grease. There was only a little bit in there, but I did pour out the excess grease. And now we're gonna add some minced garlic before we add our next couple of ingredients. Guys, this is so fast and easy. I only like to cook recipes that have very few ingredients. So this one has ground beef, onion, bell pepper. It's got a cabbage, because it's an unstuffed cabbage roll, and some seasonings, and a can of diced tomatoes, and that's it. I mean, so easy and absolutely delicious. So we just added some minced garlic. You can use as much or as little as you want to. You can use garlic powder if you want to. I actually am going to add garlic powder to this as well. So guys, where are you watching from? Put in the comments where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. I love to share other ideas from everyone who watches so we can help each other with ideas, because sometimes we get stuck in a rut and we'll find ourselves eating eggs every single day, or hamburgers, bunless burgers every single day. And guys, that is so boring. Even though eggs are an amazing source of protein and healthy fats, like, it is boring to eat eggs every day. So tell us what you're eating so we can all share our ideas. And I'm fixing to add our next ingredient. We are going to go ahead and add a can of diced tomatoes, just a whole can of diced tomatoes. You actually can do more if you want to. We're going to go ahead and throw our seasonings in here, and then we're going to top it off with our cabbage. So I'm going to do a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and then 1/2 tablespoon of paprika to give this some really good flavoring, in addition to the bell pepper and the onion that we're cooking this in. So let me know, guys, what you're doing for dinner tonight. Hey Connie, how are you? Air fryer chicken breast covered in Alfredo sauce with a side salad. Yum. That sounds amazing. Ooh, that makes me really want some Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing in just a few minutes. I just want to make sure more of you are jumping on. If you are new here, I'd love to know that in the comments. Just simply say, hey, I'm new here. I'd love to know who we are actually reaching these days. And guys, if you are already a follower and you come back because you actually enjoy this page, you get education, you get encouragement, you get great recipes, then go ahead and share this video for me. I'm asking all of you to share this video. There's a share button at the bottom. And then after you share it, in the comments say shared. Like, I want to know that you're sharing it, because that's my goal, is to reach more people. And the way I'll do that is with your help. So if you'll share the videos, that is awesome. What I'm making here is an unstuffed cabbage roll. I browned some ground beef and I cooked that with a small diced onion and a green bell pepper. And then I took out the excess grease that came from that ground beef, and we put a little bit of minced garlic. Let that cook for about 30 seconds, and then we just added some more ingredients. We've got a can of diced tomatoes, and we seasoned it with 1/2 tablespoon of paprika, a teaspoon of salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Now guys, does that not look good? Give me some hearts if that looks delicious. We only have one other ingredient to add to the dish, and that is our cabbage. It's an unstuffed cabbage roll. So I cut my cabbage in very small pieces so that when I put it in here, it just cuts the cooking time down. And I don't like the big hard chunks. I always take that out. It takes the cooking time down when you cut it into small pieces. Ooh, get off that. There you go. Just small little strips. Just cooks faster. I'm sorry, I'm just talking and talking. Love raw cabbage. If you guys love raw cabbage, say love raw cabbage in the comments. I love raw cabbage. Me and my mom could just sit and eat a whole head of cabbage just snacking on it. This is a delicious recipe. I used to cook it all the time when I first got started. And we cooked it so much that I kind of put it to the back burner and just added it to the recipe vlog recently because I come across my recipe. I'm like, man, I haven't had that in so long. So what we're going to do is put this back on the heat, and we're going to stir this occasionally, but it's pretty much done. All we have to do is cover this skillet. I'm going to cover it because I think it cooks faster if you cover it. You don't have to cover it. I got one more little piece of cabbage here so you can see how I cut it. So I take my whole cabbage head and cut it all the way, like 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and just cut it down the core. Now just throw that out of the way, and I take these chunks, the 4 pieces of the cabbage, and I just cut them really thin. This is how I fry my cabbage. This is how I roast my cabbage, and it's definitely how I use it for the cabbage, unstuffed cabbage roll. And then after I cut it lengthwise, if you still have some really thick pieces or they're just too long, you can just cut it right down the center. Now you've got small pieces of cabbage that's going to cook a whole lot faster than big chunks of cabbage. So this is how I like to cut it every time I eat cabbage. Whether it's fried cabbage, roasted cabbage, or unstuffed cabbage roll, I always cut it in thin strips and put it to the top. So you can hear it. Y'all can hear it? So we're going to go ahead and stir this up just a little bit. Now this is the difficult part. When you put your cabbage in the skillet, you always want to try to find a deep pan to use. Whether it's a deep crock, not a stock pot, because that'd be hard. That would take a long time to cook. But a deep skillet or some kind of Dutch oven. But the deeper the better, because this is the hard part, is just stirring it as the cabbage starts to wilt. But once the cabbage starts cooking, it wilts down really soft and it's easy to stir after that point. Now, when this is done, guys, you are welcome to add more ingredients. What I usually do is taste it to see if it needs more salt and pepper. I've got salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and paprika in here right now. But I'll taste it just to see if I need more salt and pepper or any extra garlic or anything you love. I like it just as it is. If you wanted to, you can totally add a little bit of mozzarella cheese to the top of your bowl when you fix it if you want it to be a little cheesy. I like it both ways, so I generally just eat it just like it is. This is the unstuffed cabbage roll recipe. Guys, I hope y'all enjoy the video. When it ends, you can go straight to my page to get the link to the direct recipe. And I just went over it with you a couple of times. So I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new here, I'd love to know it in the comments. Just say I'm new here. And if you are new or not, and you need getting started tips, I would love to share you some tips that I started with back in 2018. I've been doing this for 6 years now. I can share you the things I started in 2018 to what I'm still doing today. And it's very simply looking at each thing I eat and reducing the carb counts as much as possible, sometimes even to 0. And it's not hard to do. So if you guys want tips on how to adjust your lifestyle to a more low carb or keto diet, I would love to help. Just say getting started in the comments. All right. Hey, Connie, I saw you with that chicken and Alfredo sauce. Sounds so good. Guys, if you're just jumping on, make sure you share this video. Give me some hearts if this sounds delicious, first of all. Unstuffed cabbage roll. Very few ingredients. Fast dinner tonight. And give me some hearts if that sounds good, but share the video. And after you share it in comments, say shared. Like, I really want to know that you guys are helping me spread the word. I want to show as many people as possible how easy it is to cook in your own kitchen, 30 minutes or less, almost every single night. It's easy. You just have to decide what you're going to eat. So, yes. Hey, Gloria. How are you? Hey, Diane. There's Vicky. Short ribs. Yum. Short ribs with a Parmesan crusted Brussels sprout with bacon, gravy, mushrooms. Oh, my gosh. My gosh, Vicky, that sounds amazing. Yes, I love raw cabbage too, guys. It's so good. I love the crunchiness of it. My mom is doing good. Thank you so much for asking. She's doing good. Monroe, Georgia. Hey, Renee, how are you? I see you, Jerry, asking for those getting started tips. So, guys, if you want some getting started tips, say getting started. Hey, Denise, how are you? Guys, I have missed you this week. It has been crazy. Like, I've just been so crazy busy. And we've been eating good, but I just haven't had time to come live to show you. I've been getting a lot of steps in, which is a huge commitment of mine right now. So the other day it was just so beautiful. I decided to throw some meat on the grill, and I just walked in the backyard as I was grilling. No need to be in the kitchen. I just threw some broccoli in the oven to roast some broccoli, had the grill flipping every 15 minutes until it was time to eat. It was awesome. And then we've had a crazy work day yesterday, so I wasn't able to come home and cook. And gosh, it's just been busy. I enjoyed the holidays with the family, and I hope you guys did too. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you haven't tried it yet, I urge you to try it. It is so good. And guys, again, if you haven't shared this video yet, please hit share and in the comments say shared. And if you need the link to the recipe, all you have to do is go to the post. Go to the post and you'll see it. Hey, Sandra, Granny is doing good, y'all. She is still babying her broke foot because she broke her foot. And she's been sick, so she's working on it. But she's doing good. She's doing really, really good. She's got great spirits. And she's so funny. I just love my granny. All right, I'm gonna start this up again. See if you guys have any questions for me first. Mom is coming over for dinner. So we're gonna enjoy this unstuffed cabbage roll together. This weekend, I'm going to the mountains. I'm going to Pigeon Forge. It's not my family vacation, it's for work. I get to go travel with the people I get to work with, which is awesome. We have so much fun. We learn from each other, and we just have so much fun. So I'm going to do that this weekend for a couple of days. And Ricky's going to be taking care of my babies. Ricky's going to be here taking care of the babies. All right, guys, I don't know if y'all can even see that any good. Let me show you. Hang on one second. They're stirring it up. You want to stir it occasionally. You don't have to stir this every 5 minutes or nothing. But you want to stir it occasionally just to make sure that the cabbage is getting rotated on the bottom. No problem. Try not to burn myself. There you go. It's cooking down. As it continues to cook and wilt, the cabbage will get really super soft, and the sauce in there with this cabbage, whew, guys, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with an unstuffed cabbage roll. So fast, so easy, and delicious. All right, guys, y'all have a great night, and I will see all of you later. If I can help you in any way, please send me a message. I'm here for you guys. If you don't see me live, that does not mean I'm not here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm just walking in the background, or I'm visiting somebody, or I'm talking to somebody, but I'm here. So if you guys need me, let me know. If you need those getting started tips, say getting started. Give me some hearts if this recipe sounds good, and share the video. See you guys later. Bye.